Hello friends, hunting is one of the most effective methods of controlling invasive feral pigs, with the top skills of hunters and farmers. Wild boars hunting is increasingly enjoyed by many people. The best wild boar hunts of the year are featured in this video. Now let's get to watch this video. The destructive power of wild boars is truly terrible. They can live and wreak havoc in any area of the world, from fields to forests. In each litter, sows can give birth to 6 to 12 piglets. Populations increase several-fold each year if not strictly controlled. The environment and fields were dug up because they used their snouts to dig for food. According to estimates by the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United States Nations, there are currently about 100 million wild boars in the world. The number of wild boars in Europe accounts for about 30% of the total wild boar number in the world. The countries with the largest wild boars populations in Europe include Germany, Spain, France, and Italy. In North America, the number of wild boars accounts for about 10% of the total wild boar population in the world. The countries with the largest wild boar populations in North America includes the United States, Canada, and Mexico. This is one of the largest and most exciting when the weather cools and the wild boars begin to store food for the winter. Wild boars in Texas are often large and aggressive, giving hunters challenging and exciting experiences. About 20% of the world's wild boars live in the mountains. Wild boars are highly adaptable animals. They can live in many different environments, including high mountainous areas, when observing wild boars from afar with binoculars, the hunter will quickly aim and shoot them. This particular skill needs a lot of practice because it is quite a distance, several hundred miles. It would be great to hunt a big wild boar in the mountains. What if you used arrows to hunt giant wild boars in the mountains? This wild boar was discovered by 2 hunters while hunting in the mountains. After a short time following the world's trail, he directed his arrow towards the pig, and in just one shot, he managed to kill the pig. However, the arrow cannot make it stop. It'll run for a short distance and then stop completely. They followed the trail and harvested this wild boar. It was a great day for them in their days of hunting in the mountains. This wild boar was a great achievement for them. It weighs about 330 pounds. On the edge of the forest, wild boars appear a lot. It is quite risky because of the appearance of herds of wild boars. They waited to be able to hunt as many wild boars as possible. Using skills in this area is simpler because there are fewer obstacles. Wild boar hunting in Tasmania, Australia. This is one of the most difficult wild boar hunts in the world. The wild boar in Tasmania is an endemic animal, large in size and very aggressive. They are also very cunning and difficult to catch. Therefore, hunting wild boars in Tasmania requires hunters to have high skills and experience. The hunt impressed the hunter the most. He went hunting at night. He came across a wild boar weighing about 700 pounds. Because night hunting is very dangerous, wild boars can attack if not paying close attention. He used stands on high trees. He used hunting tools in the most effective way, and only once did he take down this giant wild boar. When he determined that the wild boar was no longer moving, he went down and harvested it. It was literally the most impressive pig during this whole entire hunting journey. Areas with high densities of wild boars, such as the forests of the southern areas in the United States, became ideal destinations for these challenging journeys. Hunters can use many different methods, such as following footprints, listening to noises, or even using infrared flashlights to track tracks in the dark. The ability to shoot accurately is a decisive factor in success in every hunting journey. There are many great destinations for night boar hunting in the United States and Mississippi with high densities of feral hogs. Travel often takes place in areas such as the Delta, Texas, and Georgia are also popular destinations, where forested areas like Piney Woods or Piedmont are suitable for exciting night adventures. The number of wild boars that each trap can hunt depends on many factors, including the hunter's ability, wild boar density, and the weather. According to statistics, each hunter can hunt about 2 wild boars in a night, but there are no exceptions when this number can be up to 10. Team Hog Wild, the Hog Whisperers, the Hog Fathers, the Hog Masters, and the Hog Zealous are famous teams that confidently organize night wild boars hunting tours, bringing a unique experience to those who love this activity. Have you practiced in wild boar hunting activities this year? Please share all your comments down below in the comment section about this impressive journey.
Farm owners have teamed up with professional hunters to participate in trapping wild boars. There are farm owners who do not have much experience in setting wild boar traps. In the afternoon, the hunter will go to the field area to set traps for wild boars. When they reached the land area, they started building iron fences to trap wild boars. These iron traps range in height from about 3 to 6 feet. They will bring down the mesh frames around the trap and then begin installation. As you can see, the installation is quite simple. However, you need to install it correctly according to the steps above. Until the installation is complete, the worker will install the power line and recheck the joints of the trap. Once completed, the worker will rotate the winch to lift the lower body of the trap and install the remote control. In each trap, the center will be filled with the types of grain that pigs like to eat the most, and then we will wait for the results via camera. Likewise, traps can be placed near each other or in other areas showing signs of feral boar invasion. Let's watch and see how this trap works. You can also see that herds of wild boars are starting to approach because they smell the scent of agricultural products. They are too familiar with the smell of corn in the fields. Each herd of pigs entering will have the leading male pig, followed by the female pigs and their cubs. They are very numerous. You know, during each wild boar breeding season, each wild boar will give birth to about 12 babies per crop. Just like that, the number multiplied, and to date, the estimated number of wild pigs has reached 9 million. Back to the traps. When the pigs enter the trap, monitor the camera. If there are no wild boars around anymore, then the trap will be activated. Perhaps this is the moment you look forward to the most. The pigs ran and then hit the trap hard. The material used to make the trap was very sturdy, so it could block the pig's strength. Every year in the United States, wild boar trapping competitions are held. The contest will be held for a few days to a week. Wild boar trappers from all over come to participate in this contest. You will see the rewards right here. These are people who are very good and skilled at trapping wild boars. They have learned and accumulated experience over quite a long period of time. Vehicles carrying wild boars are parked around a yard. Each vehicle will be brought into the weighing area to calculate the total weight of the wild boar vehicle. The person with the highest number of wild boar weights will be the winner and will receive the contest prize. There are many of these pigs that are said to weigh 200 to 300 pounds, a fairly large mass to be ranked among the top giant wild boars. When they were awarded the prize, they said they had been waiting for the contest to take place for a long time. This is also a competition organized for entertainment and to encourage contestants to practice their wild boar trapping skills. In addition to trapping wild boars, hunting is also one of the ways to deal with wild boar invasions. The hunters will gather together and begin their hunting journey. They will learn together and go to a land where many wild boars live. Of course, they will hide in hilly areas. They will go to the highest areas on the mountain and use lenses to observe areas with wild boars. When discovering wild boars, the hunter will calm down and aim at their heads to shoot. This is the point where the wild boar becomes paralyzed and faints immediately. In field areas, hunters will lead hunting dogs to search for traces of wild boar. To be able to have these hunting dogs, hunters had to train hunting dogs for a long time. Furthermore, this breed of dog is also very expensive and difficult to buy. Hunting became easier with the support of companions and hunting dogs. Just like that, until the end of the day, they will collect all the wild boars and return to celebrate. It is estimated that every day in the United States, about 4.5 thousand wild boars are hunted. This is a small number compared to their numbers in the United States. There are hunters who specialize in hunting wild boars from afar. This hunter was in the mountains and shot a wild boar at a great distance. He was very confident with his hunting equipment and made sure to shoot wild boars. Let's take a look at his skills. With just one shot, the wild boar was immediately knocked down. I couldn't believe my eyes. This man chose a high and remote position to be safer and to easily observe wild boars. The times that followed surprised me. His vision and observation are very quick and accurate. The wild boars he saw were all brought down by his skill. Any animal that appeared was attracted. Even the coyote was captured by this hunter.
Deer pose multifaceted challenges that requires attention. First, these organisms can cause significant damage to crops, livestock, and property, causing economic hardship for farmers and landowners. The scale of these losses reaching an alarming $1.5 billion by 2022, making it clear that action is required. Economic stress is only part of the problem. Deers are also endangering public safety. So deers pose a significant threat to public safety, especially on roads. They contribute to about 200,000 traffic accidents every year, making them not just a nuisance but a real danger to society. The hunting industry in the United States generates more than $100 billion in annual revenue. contributing to the country's economic vitality. The industry also supports related activities such as equipment sales and tourism. In fact, the hunting industry provides more than 1 million jobs, underscoring its role in both conservation and the economy. However, there are certain challenges and concerns associated with hunting that needs to be addressed. It can have negative impacts on the environment, such as pollution and habitat disruption. A study conducted by the University of Idaho found that hunting can contribute to soil and water pollution. Furthermore, hunting can lead to loss of biodiversity because it often targets specific species, including predators, disrupting the ecological balance. Safety is another important issue. According to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, an average of 200 people are injured in hunting accidents in the United States each year. These challenges highlight the importance of reasonable hunting practices that prioritizes both conservation and safety. Hunting plays an important role in controlling deer numbers. This is a practical and effective solution that not only maintains ecological balance, but also contributes to the economy. However, the environmental and safety challenges associated with hunting should not be underestimated. Responsible hunting and practices are essential to ensure that hunting remains a valuable tool in maintaining deer's populations. Another humane approach that is gaining recognition is liver deer trapping. This technique prioritizes safe deer relocation, ensuring a dedicated and responsible management process. It offers an alternative to hunting that appeals to those concerned about animal welfare. Not only does trapping minimize direct harm to deers, but it also represents a thoughtful approach to the problem. An important aspect of this collaboration is the application of advanced animal tracking technologies. By equipping deers with tracking devices and using GPS technology, experts can collect valuable data on the animal's movements and behavior. This information allows for more accurate population assessments and identification of high-impact areas where deers have the most difficulty. It provides the scientific foundation for targeted interventions and adaptive management strategies. Cooperation is an essential element to effectively address the invasive deer problem.
Farmers, hunters, and wildlife managers need to work together, combining their expertise and efforts to develop and implement solutions. Leveraging new technologies, such as animal tracking technology, can improve the accuracy of deer control measures by monitoring populations and identifying problem areas. Furthermore, raising awareness in the community about the impact of deer invasions and the importance of controlling populations is important. Informed citizens can apply an important role in supporting these efforts and understanding the need for responsible deer management. Building fences to prevent deer encroachment is an important part of protecting farm and garden areas from deer damage. This is often done to ensure that deer cannot access valuable crops or plants that people are growing and protecting. The fence can be a wooden fence, a rope fence, or any other system that can deter deers. Fence construction must be done carefully, ensuring its effectiveness and durability. First, one needs to determine the area to be protected and plan the type of fence and specific location. Then, there will be choosing the right building materials for the environment and budget. In cases where deers can jump high, the fence needs to be high enough to stop them. Additionally, the fence should be periodically inspected and maintained to ensure that it remains effective and has not been damaged. Fences to prevent deer encroachment not only protect farms and gardens from damage, but also maintain ecological balance in the area. Preventing deer access to plants and trees help protect the environment and keep plant populations in the area growing sustainably. This also helps maintain a balanced relationship between humans and nature, allowing deers and humans to coexist without harming each other. The cooperative efforts of American farmers and hunters are the forefront of managing the deer invasion. Their approach not only demonstrates their dedication to solving problems effectively, but also demonstrates their commitment to humane and environmentally responsible management practices. Through their joint efforts, we can tackle deer encroachment in a balanced and a sustainable way, preserving the coexistence of humans and wildlife while ensuring environmental protection.
So since these solutions have been effective in preventing the growth of colonies of some invasive species, do you believe in any other better solution? If so, please don't forget to share your comments and opinions down below. Plus, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to support our channel with our upcoming videos. And lastly, don't forget to share this video with all your friends so that they can watch it and enjoy it as well.